Well, welcome back. This time I would like to talk about the dreams and their role in our progress in learning and as a way of the communication as well. So we think the dream it's just a concept of our brain during the time when our body physically is getting some rest but the brain is still working. And it's true. It is true as well because we tend to dream. We do things, silly things. But the dreams are also something else. The dreams, it's another universe. It's something beyond the time. Because as a timeless beings, we constantly live in many other dimensions, many other worlds, in parallel worlds, and it's still the same soul which is experiencing those worlds. And I remember once, talking about the karma, I remember once, I killed a snake, and that night I was in a parallel world when I knew exactly where I am, and that's I was in the water, something was turning around, and then the next thing I was like, puff, and if you remember old TVs, when there is white noise, that was the white noise when I was seeing, when I was coming back to my body. And it was coming back to the body, when you're coming back to the body, it's the speed, it's the feeling of the speed, crazy speed when you poof and you're in the body. So I went to the body with the message, we're even. Yeah. So we do exist in parallel universes. So I paid my karma straight away. But the dreams are also a way of teaching us. I would like to tell you about another, so to speak, dream. When in the dream I was flying. Most of us probably were flying in the dream in some way. It was beautiful, easy to fly, And then I wake up with that message from my mentors, like sit down here, meditate, and fly. So I did. I moved off my bed, on the floor, and I sat in meditation position, and 2-3 seconds, and then I said, no, it's not gonna work. Of course it's not gonna work. And you know what? I woke up at that time with this clear message, you failed. So you see, and somebody may think, it's a stupid dream. But now that was a clear a lesson to me, like believe in yourself and try harder. Also, there was another one, and it came back a couple of times, until I resolved the problem, because there was like a purgatory, and it was a space with infinite number of the rooms. There is no windows. There were just the doors, to another room, staircase, rooms, and something was haunting me for a good few times. That same dream, and I was escaping. I was trying to escape, running away, and I could feel another souls. They were in the same space, yet they were shifted a little bit from that space. So the place was, it's amazing thing, because that place was like I was only one in that place, and I was alone, and I was lonely, and I knew even if there is a billions of the other souls in the same place, we can't communicate each other. Even we can sense, the presence, and something non-biological was haunting me, and I was running, and I couldn't understand the message of it. And one day, my soul decided, no, I'm gonna meet it, and I have enough, of running of it. So I stayed in the next room, and then the second when the door got open, that being whatever was it, like once it entered the room, it was like, was it worth to afraid of it? Do you understand the message? And I that speed, that's one of the signs that then you were out somewhere, the speed of coming back into your body. It's like, you open your eyes like you were never sleeping, you were somewhere else. you're coming back home and you close the door behind you. This is the way when you're coming back from those, so to speak, dreams, you're 100% awake. With that message, I came back with that message. Do not afraid of anything. Go into it. Let it hunt down, because you will face it and you'll see that there is no real danger in your life. Because as a soul, there's nothing to stop you. There's nothing to hurt you. You may be fooled, but you can't be killed, you can't be harmed. You just have to open yourself for it, and then you understand it. So this is the way of the dreams may teach you. And there's loads of the dreams like this. And the dream also is the way of the communication with people, with dead people, with the family who passed away. And it's like we're going up a little bit and then between. And what is very clear at that moment, when you go into place in the between, then you are aware of exactly the situation. You are aware that your body is down, somewhere down in the bed. You are aware of 100% that you are somewhere. And you meet with your beloved, you meet with your family, with ancestors. And for the last 10 years, I'd say more than 10 years, every person in my family, including my brother who passed away in January, they're coming. I meet them in between, or they will come, or I will see them in that fifth density world, so to speak. And the communication is possible. Again, we need to keep our vibration quite high not to reach that level, because we're going out of our body, on daily basis. Every time you close your eyes, you do go out of the body. But to remember, because there is something, then on the way back we leave our memories behind. It gets erased here. So, but once you bring your vibration on this physical level quite high, you are capable of going out and coming back with your memory untouched. And that's the point of doing this work. It's tipping into the fourth density world with our things, so we can, as I say, maintain that vibration around us, because we are surrounded by the fourth density world, and that world is quite messy because of the earth and all the humans. We constantly building construct thoughts, and they're not very clear, they're not very bright, and we are surrounded by it, because of the vibration of your soul will attract the same things to you. So imagine you're watching a horror movie or listen to typical news, radio or TV. You don't bring brights to you. You bring heavy energy to you. And this heavy energy is around us. It sits on the top of our heads, of our souls, and it's just feeding of us. And we do it for ourselves. So you understand the point of bringing that vibration quite high. And let's go back to the dreams, because the dreams, it's amazing, because in the dreams you can see the future as well. As I said, you're going out and you see the future and you're coming back. Remember, pay attention when you're coming back from the night trip, with that feeling of the speed, that's a message for you. That should be triggering thing, like, okay, what was for me? What was the message behind it? Because you were out. The fifth density beings, they are amazing, As in the fourth density dreams, we can meet with them and walk, enjoy it. And the fifth density beings, they have ability to intercept your dream. Sometimes you dream a silly dream, something really unimportant. And then there is a moment of the darkness, when the light goes off, when you enter the dark tunnel or something, and you're coming out, a fracture of seconds, And in that moment, everything changes. And you understand everything behind, everything a second before, it was a silly dream. Now there is something else. Now you are aware of everything instantly. You are aware of everything. You were aware that you were dreaming, and now it's not a dream. Now it's something serious. It's like I used to say, it's like you're watching a silly cartoon, and you're just watching it. You observe it without even thinking. Especially for men, we watch something without even bothering what's going on, and then suddenly someone is kicking into your room. I don't know, a squad of SWAT or something, and then you straight away you're awake. You know what's going on. And this is the way they can intercept your dream. And then there is a message. Then there is an action. There is a message. They will never talk to you. They will show you something. They will present with something. You will come back with the thoughts, and it's a dream as well. So pay attention to your dreams, because the dreams, they're not what we think we are. There's loads of different types of the dream. There is so many possible ways, from the silly one where our brain is just playing with our thoughts, to the messages talking like, do not go somewhere. And if you think of yourself or your people around you, there's always somebody who will tell you the things, like, yes, I had the dream. And as I used to say, even one incident will make will make it. It's like creating not a paradox, but it's the first one. It means then we can't throw all the ideas to the bin. We have to think, because that possibility tells you then there's something. So, well, I think they'll be short. I want to keep it short. I want to keep it clear. So yeah, leave it at the moment like this, and then if there are any questions, please ask, and hopefully next time we start to practicing something. So okay, thank you very much, and talk to you soon.